Not should. I mean, people have their preferences, but it's not something I would stand against. It's something I would encourage. I mean, if I want to have access to your phone for no other motive than just having access to it, what's wrong with having? I like to watch pictures, gallery and stuff, and I might be tempted to look. Okay, what if I look at it? I mean, what's wrong? Absolutely nothing wrong. See, when you frown that I have checked your phone or I've had access to your phone, it then raises alarm on me or to me that there might be something you don't want me to see. Why should there be something in your phone you don't want me to see?
So, from your perspective as a relationship consultant, there should be no secrets between couples that are married. That's the idea. Is that the ideal? That there's absolutely nothing.
Under normal circumstances, that should be the situation. But in circumstances where there are issues of the past, it's all about managing information. Why would you marry someone you don't want to be open to anyway? And why would you be a person who can't handle information regardless how heavy it is? If the person told you what she or he told you because of love or because they needed, forwardness. So sit down, talk with it, deal with it. But of course, should couples have secrets? I say no.
We're going to get you involved in this conversation, and the number will be on the screen in a short while. Get in touch with us. What are you not telling your spouse? Like, I mean, I'm a curious interviewer. I want to know, what are you not telling your spouse? And boyfriends and girlfriends, you are in the conversation. In Ghana, when you say relationship, it means they're not married. Although marriage is also a relationship.
It's a relationship, right?
Yeah, so dating or seeing each other, or in ever we say, me and Zozom, we are working. So if you are working but haven't gotten to the destination yet, we also want to hear from you. What are you not telling your partner in your relationship? Number on the screen, and get through to us, and let's share stuff. Okay, let's share stuff. In your practice, what are some of the effects of people keeping stuff away from mother? I mean, give us some examples of situations that you are dealing with.
It most of the time boomerangs. It most of the time boomerangs. Okay.
Some of the most common scenarios.
So a couple is dealing with a situation where the man has cheated on the wife. He didn't tell the wife. 5 years later, the wife gets to find out so and so thing happened. She's asking for a divorce now about something that had happened 5 years ago.
Okay, so that's explosive.
Yes.
Big time. Let's go to Nungwa and let's speak to Francis. Francis, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What are you not keeping, what are you not disclosing to your partner? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Okay, how many years?
I'm married for 17 years now.
15 years?
17.
17 years, okay. So, does she know everything?
Oh, sure. But the thing is that, these days, this our handsets, we are holding hand now, that we build some character before we go into marriage, make us used to some life outside. But then when I get married, one thing that I discover is, I'm able to give my wife, before a woman will know your secret, or a man will know your secret, you must do that with your. And that problem relationship, I think you don't need any continuous distraction from outside. These days, man will marry, he has phone, he has some chat here. It's not easy these days to have a marriage and still want to open up for a woman or a wife. It's not easy these days.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy because of the life we are doing. Especially this our phone that we are holding. My brother, is another thing that.
Can your wife access your phone?
Oh, my wife has everything. If at times we can change the card. Our children can take our SIM card, and before we know it's changed, and she will receiving my call and I'm receiving her, and when she comes back we change it. It's like it's another joy in marriage.
All right. Full disclosure.
Yeah.
Yes, you can almost be a marriage a relationship consultant. So 17 years in the marriage,
exactly.
Full disclosure. Even the children
exactly
can access their phones.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Keep calling us. The number is on the screen. We're looking at confidentiality in relationships and marriage. Is that rare? in the people that you talk to? Is it rare that they have this kind of full disclosure?
It should be the norm.
No, is it? I mean, in the people that you talk to, is it rare?
Quite frankly, it's rare.
It's rare. Okay.
It's rare.
It should be the norm. That's the ideal.
It should be the norm.
Okay.
That should be the ideal.
Yeah.
So if it's not the ideal, there's trouble pending. You see, and that's why they keep coming. You see, everything you keep away would keep you away. I say it again, everything you keep away from your marriage will keep you away from your marriage eventually. Manage the information by finding different ways and means to communicate truth to your spouse in a very, very amicable way. There are ways to get things sorted without making it look like a secret like that.
Confidentiality and secrets in relationships and marriages. Good morning. We have another caller on the line. Where are you calling us from, sir?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Ayi. I'm calling from New Botiano.
What are you keeping a secret from your partner?
Okay, so I'm not married, but mine is a question.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm permitted to ask.
Ask the question.
Okay, so you see, usually when you meet someone for the first time, sometimes you do not even know how far you can go with the person. So there are certain information that you don't give them accurately. From the start, you don't give those information accurately, or you don't reveal certain things to the person. But as time goes on, you become close, you get close, you decide to get married, and sometimes you forget that, when I met you, I told you I didn't have a child, or my parents have died, but I lied. And then you forget that you've said these kind of things. So maybe somewhere along the line, the person finds out and then thinks that, you were not open or truthful to me. On this kind of basis, is it right for you to say, I cannot marry you again, or I don't want to be with you again because you lied or something?
Is this your experience?
Yes, I have. I have an experience.
All right. Kelly.
Yes, this is my experience.
Okay.
You see, secrecy is built on lies. Anything you want to keep you have to lie for the rest of the marriage or for the rest of your life to keep. And so, is it right or wrong? I got some news some time ago, not too long ago, that a woman got married to this man for 9 months, only to find out that, and she had a very, very fantastic marriage for this 9 months. It was literally heaven on earth. She said he literally worshipped her and all of that. But 9 months down the line, she realizes that this man has got 3 kids with another woman who he had divorced in the past, and he never told her. And for that, she left the marriage. You see, these are the disclosures we're talking about.
You should have just told her.
I mean, you're divorced anyway. It's not like you're still with the woman. Exactly. Yeah. So this is my past. This is what I have dealt with before I met you. And I'm sharing this with you so that it doesn't become detrimental to what we are looking at. So what's your take? Can you take it? Can you handle it? If not, let's find a way. Rather than, I am single and searching, and I want a wife, and now we're married, and then she gets to find out that all of this has happened. Now she's going to deal with the trauma of, I'm automatically a mother of 3, and I have to deal with an ex-wife who is now literally the baby mama of my children. Okay, how do I manage mothering these children if I get access to them? Okay, how can my children mix with these children? This is something that should have been discussed before marriage. Now, in this case where he's talking about, the same applies.
Okay. All right. Keep them coming in. Is there? The number is there. So it's right there on the screen. 0543 654 264. We're looking at confidentiality and secrets in relationships and marriage. You've spoken to one person who is not married, another person who is married, and our relationship consultant Kelly is here to answer your questions. And so you say, where does transparency go into boundaries? What's the fine line?
Well, before I deal with that, on Instagram, I'm at Kelly Daniels' office, so just send me a DM if you have further questions, because we may not have all the luxury of time. At Kelly Daniels' office on Instagram, follow and then send me a message. Now, what are boundaries? Boundaries are, in marriage or in relationship, are just respectable structures put in place. Period. Boundaries are respectable structures put in place. They are not meant to be secretive restrictions from one another. They're just respectable structures put in place. So, what are boundaries? It depends on what the situation is.
Okay, let's take this call first, and then we'll
Right.
continue the conversation
Right.
on boundaries, relationships, marriages, and secrets. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm Joman, speaking from Opanko Timber Market.
Joman.
Yes, my brother.
Is she keeping anything secret from you?
No, I
wouldn't
don't see why I should keep anything secret from my spouse. It doesn't work.
Okay,
And-
are you married?
Yes, I've married for about 34 years now.
Okay, 34 years.
Yeah.
So,
So there are certain things that can happen, which of course you can decide to discount. But keeping it as a secret will eventually emerge and will give you a problem.
what are those certain things that you can discount?
Yeah, maybe along the line, you understand, you've met a former girlfriend or something. Maybe at the funeral, your wife was around, she saw it, she asked, and then you did not disclose it. You understand? Coming out boldly will be a problem.
Did it happen to you? Did it happen to you? Did it happen to you?
Yes, that happened to me.
Your Laimomo appeared at the funeral?
Yes. And she saw me talking with her.
Okay,
Not knowing she has spotted me for a long time.
women are smart.
We were discussing school time and all those things. We were having those times. You understand? So eventually, when she asked me, in fact, the way the face she put on before asking the problem, I got to know that she had seen something.
Okay.
So
How?
I decided to keep it to myself. You understand? So I just put the whole thing off just because of the face she put on. But eventually, I saw it going to me because the Limo started calling and wishing me well and all that. So there was this time she also picked the phone and she saw the number. She returned the call and she got to know that it's a very woman, I had some discussion at the funeral ground. So I saw that the thing is coming from so I have to sit her down, talk her, tell her, Mommy, the way you put up your face, that's why I like you. But this is the reality. She was my school former girlfriend. I had nothing to do with her. This is the problem.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth, whether you like it or not. This is the bare truth.
Okay.
But I cannot meet her and then run away from her just because I'm working with you or all that. We are now friends all together. When she got to know, she has even become her friend.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
we should be open to situations and allow things to go the way it should go.
Okay.
Be natural to yourself and then be honest in all ways.
Be
I think
natural
yeah.
and be honest.
You don't have to keep on lying and lying and lying. For what reason?
Okay, so this is 34 years of experience speaking to us. Thank you so much. I'm sure we're all learning a lot. So yeah, he recognized the error of his ways and he sat her down
Exactly.
and spoke to her.
Now,
And
what
now she's
he
even a friend.
did was managing information.
Okay.
He managed
the-
the situation based on the information, the instinct he got from his wife's mannerism. So when you catch that, you know what to do. You don't cover things up. You actually unveil things with wisdom, which is called information management.
So
And
managing
so
information.
I'm proud of what he's
Yeah. A lot of
course,
years.
of course. But you see, I'm sure he entered into that marriage with a certain mindset that accommodates his lifestyle now in the marriage. If he had gotten into the marriage with, somebody was getting married some time ago, and I was privileged to be there. I said, never tell your wife how much you earn. On his wedding day, I'm like, hey, don't do that. Let them manage their relationship how they want. But you don't tell him that, hey, in these days, you don't tell a woman how much you earn. So in marriage, just if you have money, don't tell her you don't have and just be releasing it small. What is that? So he did the very right thing, because I sense if he calls again, he'll tell you that he entered into the marriage open-minded, naked. That's the word, naked. You see, so this is what we need. We must go into it with a transparent mindset and not with a hoarding information mentality, because I don't want this person Like you said, whether you like it or not, the situation is that this is an old friend I caught up with, and we've been chit-chatting, and I have nothing involved. That depends on the woman now. She can manage that information to say, okay, I believe my spouse because I don't have a history with him in that regard. And even if I do have a history, I choose to believe this one, and so I'm working with it.
Keep them coming in. We are curious to hear your thoughts on secrets in marriage. And of course, you can always reach Kelly Daniels at Kelly Daniels Office on Instagram after this segment ends.
Right.
No, so now, generally, and this could be a very broad generalization, who tends to keep secrets more? Is it the men or the women? Generally, I mean, this could not be scientific, but hey.
A man
based on the people that you have talked to.
Yes. Psychologically speaking, a man can lie for so long, but a woman can go to the grave with an information. A man can lie for a long time. But if he wants to go to the grave with an information, there's nothing you do to get it out of her. And you would never have a clue she has something in mind. Nothing against the women, though.
That's just the way they're
built.
A
woman just has a way of keeping things. She has the capacity of nurturing things, and it might take a lifetime. Not for any negative reasons or anything, but women are powerful.
Women are powerful. Another powerful person is on the line right now. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Boss.
Yeah. My name is Ayura. I'm calling from Teshi.
Teshi, are you married, Ayram?
No, please.
Okay, all right. But you're in a relationship?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Are you keeping secrets from your lady?
No, not at all. For me, I believe secret, the word secret, the understanding of the word secret, I mean, it's a bit not clear to some of us. And so I believe the word secret isn't something that should be hidden from the sight.
How do you understand the word secret? Ayram has secretly gone off. No problem. Come back again. Oh, can you hear us? Charlie, the man is playing hide and seek with us. Being secretive.
Exactly.
Yes. So what is the meaning of secret for you?
So it is something that is not supposed to be hidden from the sight. So that is why most of the time, no matter how you try to hide something, it will definitely come out. It doesn't matter how hard you try, it will still come out. It is something we are supposed to see. It is not something that is supposed to be hidden from the sight. So the understanding of the word sometimes we speak is a problem. And some of us, we wish that the English language, for that matter, should be changed.
I hear you, Ayram. So Ayram wants to go into a definition of the word. But secret is something that is hidden, right? Secret is hidden. Something that is kept, a secret. It's not in plain sight. It's hidden.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So hidden intentions, hidden plans, hidden dreams. It's hidden. That's it. No, Bizo.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. All right. So it's as simple as that. What surprises you about people and secrets? I mean, from the people that you talk to.
A person who keeps secrets could be termed as a toxic person. And it surprises me that if I want to keep something away from you, I'd rather be away from you than keep it away from you. I mean, I'm trying to find a justification for the presence of secrets in a relationship or marriage, and I can't find one.
Okay, let's hear Sami from Pokwasi. Maybe he knows. Sami, good morning.
Good morning, Kafui.
Greetings to you from, you are in Pokwasi?
Yes,
Lovely. What's on your mind as far as secrets in relationships?
I think that we should be open, really. There's nothing that cannot be talked about. I don't think there's anything that cannot be talked about as long as we are ready to talk about it.
Are you open?
Sorry?
Are you open?
Yes, I'm open. I'm open, very open.
Okay. You married?
Yes. Yeah, I'm married.
How many years now?
I'll be 4 years this November 24th.
Okay. Is there sometimes stuff that happens and then you're thinking, if I tell my lady right now, while I go come?
Okay, initially I wasn't thinking like that. But when I got into the marriage, I realized that there were things she was not comfortable talking about.
Like?
And, okay, there was this one time we went to the hospital, and then what she told me she was going to do, something else came up. And then I was right there with her. I was sitting at the reception. she came out of the hospital and the consulting room and never told me. And I mean, and then when I realized that things were going this way, I tried to speak to her that, look, communication is key in marriage. It brings about a healthy relationship. And she told me she doesn't know how to communicate, so I shouldn't force her.
So what happened? How did you teach her to communicate?
When each time I try, she becomes very defensive and then aggressive at the same time. So it got to that point where I see things and I just don't talk. I just let it be.
Is that the situation up until now?
Yeah, up until now. In fact, as I speak to you, at the point she told me she wanted her privacy, and then her phone, everything is passworded and like that.
How do you feel about this?
I feel bad, but you see, I'm this kind of person. I like simplicity and I love peace. So for 4 years, I've had to manage like that, just trying to see how best things can work out.
Are you happy?
Really, I'm not.
Is she happy?
She's not, because I can tell she is not, because she feels that the main issue here is that she feels that she doesn't want to be submissive to me. She doesn't want to. She feels she has enough education not to be submissive to any man.
Is she more educated than you?
No, she has a degree in accounting, and I have an HND in marketing.
Okay. What's the future like? I mean, where do you go?
Okay, currently, because like I said, I'm a very peaceful-minded person. The other thing I'm thinking about is to get a different place and then allow her some time to think if we can work this through. If we're not going to work it through, if we're not going to make sense, then we could just call it off.
Kelly, what do you have to say about this?
This is exactly what I'm saying regarding that nothing should be kept away. Why should you be comfortable having a password on your phone you don't want your spouse to have? Why should you keep... I need to cancel this couple.
Okay.
As a matter of emergency.
So at Kelly Daniels' office on Instagram?
Because we might lose them. And we didn't even ask if they have kids. But whether or not they do, this is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And the woman is not even seeing it. And you see, the man is managing the situation.
But he's not happy.
But he's not happy. But for how long can he stretch his patience? How long can he be fatherly? How long can he be the big guy who takes all the heat? He might explode one day. This is where domestic violence begins to gradually creep in. And by the time we check the source, it might be late by then.
It could also be that we haven't had the woman have a completely different take to what is happening right now.
Well, truth. That's the truth. But I'm saying until we hear that, if we judge from exactly what we heard, if what he said was precisely truthful, accurate, there's trouble. And it doesn't make him right anyway.
Exactly.
And this is why I say it doesn't make him right. For your wife to find you to be someone she needs to keep something away from, there's something about you she's not comfortable with. Let's dig into that reason and let's begin to check the answers from there, because it's possible she's not comfortable with you for something you may not even know. And of course, because she's not open-minded to share, like he said, she said, she's not good at communication. She might not tell you something she's uncomfortable with you about.
Okay, hey, we love to hear what's on your mind, and we are grateful to all of you who have shared so far. The women are, I'm sure, listening. They haven't called yet. It's all the guys. It's all the guys who are calling, you know. So
I get women texting here anyway. Ask Kelly Daniels' office on Instagram. Kelly Daniels on Instagram, okay?
It be so. But we want to hear you as well. So keep them coming through. The number is on the phone. It's going to come up pretty soon. There it is, just like magic. 05432 664 264. Get in touch. We're talking confidentiality and secrets in relationships and marriage. Let's go to Medina. Good morning.
Morning.
Greetings. Brother, what's your name? What's your name, sir?
Please, I'm Samuel.
Samuel.
Yes, please.
Samuel, are you married?
No, please.
Relationship?
Yes, please.
Any secrets that you are keeping away from your woman? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy, but there's a question that I actually need that advice.
Yeah, go ahead. That's why we're here.
Recently, I got to realize the lady that I am in a relationship with, her character has changed quite a bit. when it comes to communication, whenever I call, her number is busy, not for, let's say, an hour, let's say sometimes about 2 hours. I confronted the issue, trying to address the issue, but she said, that, oh, there's nothing going on. At some point, I told her that I'm fed up. So she apologized and I was like, okay, I've heard you. But later on, I was also trying to see who she was talking to. But she said she can't tell me.
Oh, she can't tell you?
Yes.
Okay.
And we started this when we were in university. She read accounting, I also read accounting, the same class. And at a point, she was also accusing me that I'm with a friend. And I said no. You see. So I don't know. I'm asking whether I should continuously ask her whom she was speaking with.
You've been together for how long now? How many years?
No.
2 years now. Kelly, at Kelly Daniels' office.
At Kelly Daniels' office on Instagram, please.
Talk to my man.
First of all,
Samuel,
I don't see the justification. You might have your personal reasons, but I don't see a justification for carrying through a relationship for 3 years. And even by now, you don't even know whether it's too long. When relationships become so long, you see so much faults that could break your heart to not want to venture, especially if they're irreconcilable. Well, even at that, especially when people are not ready to deal with the issues in between. Now, should you keep asking this lady? No. Should you still be in the relationship? Perhaps not. A lady who is bold enough to say she will not tell you why her number is always busy time you want to reach her, is not someone you want to spend the next minute with. Okay? I'm telling you I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but each time you want to reach me for us to spend that much time with each other, my number is busy and I'm not going to tell you why. Come on, get off my life already.
Someone from Medina, you got your answer. All righty. This is GTV Breakfast. I'm hanging with at Kelly Daniels' office on Instagram. He's Kelly Daniels, relationship consultant. My name is Kafui Day, and it's a conversation on secrets and confidentiality. We've had a cross-section, different people married for 5 years, people married for 34 years, people in relationships, no women, but it's all good. I'm sure the women get to him on Instagram. The men will get to me here.
Yeah.
and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We have a couple of minutes to wrap up this conversation. Yeah. What else should people need to know about this issue of confidentiality and secrets?
You see, go into a relationship naked and not ashamed. And don't settle for someone who is not willing 100% to go into a relationship naked and not ashamed.
Thank you. We asked for a woman. Rita, hello.
Oh, a woman has come. Hi.
Rita.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Greetings. Why are you calling us from Rita?
I'm calling from Nungwa.
Oh, Nungwa. How? Go ahead. Tell us what's up.
I have a question.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, I'm married for 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I can have access to my husband's phone.
Yes.
Just to do a call. But if I want to go to the WhatsApp site to maybe check one or two things, that one there, it is locked.
What kind of one or two things do you want to check on his WhatsApp? You took the phone to make a call. Rita, what do you want to check?
But he has access to everything of mine. Everything, but I can't go to his message.
I didn't even know you could lock WhatsApp messages.
Yeah, you can. You can lock WhatsApp, you can lock pictures, everything else.
Okay, so you can make calls, but you can't access his WhatsApp.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in the WhatsApp?
But why is it that he can go to my WhatsApp pages and check everything, read everything, but me, I can't go to his.
So do you feel like locking your WhatsApp pictures and everything and all those things?
Me, I don't lock anything, no. Everything that I do, I give it to him to do, even do it for me.
Okay. So there's some imbalance here. Kelly Daniels is going to speak to you on this. Kelly, so she's trying to see what she's curious about what is in his way. It's locked.
That guy is...
It's locked, man. He has full access.
I need to lay hands on him
and pray for him, man.
And lay legs as well.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Be transparent, be open. You have nothing to lose being transparent. You see, if you're doing something your wife should not not know, it's an indication that it should not exist in your life. Because you swore to live the rest of your life with someone. Listen, if I'm cheating on my wife or spouse, I'd rather admit to my wife to say, this is what's going on. Help me, let's deal with this. I mean, I want to get out of this, but this seems to be the situation. But don't lie. Or another one, Kafui, is that now, you're not coding you're not coding your messages, but you're deleting immediately you finish chatting. That's
also a secret.
That's worse than coding your phone, because once you code the part and the WhatsApp and all of that, you can't access. But to find out that you're actually deleting things you don't want me to read, meanwhile I saw the last chat, it's like, hey, so
how do you advise Rita from Nungwa?
Your husband needs help.
So should they come and see you together or what? The guy won't come, because he's not even allowed her to enter the WhatsApp.
Such a man won't come. But I would just say, just like the initial man said, he's trying to manage the situation to see if he can, cope with this, the marriage, to see, he's keeping it, say, okay, what can he do? So he's trying to manage. You might fall into that category, but I'd advise that you let this man know that this is killing you. I mean, you're not suspecting him, but the fact that he has codes on his and you don't have on yours, and he's comfortable with having codes he knows you don't have access to. Now, if he has codes on his WhatsApp and he has told you the codes, it means that he's keeping his information away from the public, but not you, okay? Passwords are for public people, not for private.
Spouses.
Yeah, not for spouses or even,
Although the banks and people tell us that we should keep our IDs, our password IDs.
Yeah, but your spouse is you and you are your spouse.
Okay, so it's one.
Yes.
So you give it to her and she
exactly.
gives it to you. Okay, all right. Relationship. We have him here, Kelly Daniels. We'll take a couple more calls and then we'll wrap it up for the conversations. We're looking at relationships and secrets in marriage. So Rita, Kelly, what was the advice to Rita again?
So the advice to her is of twofold. Number one, you need to muster a lot of patience to handle such a man. I mean, this is not a reason to break a home.
How do you respond to people who say the woman should mind her own business? The man doesn't have a problem. It is her problem that she's trying to...
That is not a marriage. That is legal cohabitation.
Okay. So legal cohabitation, he says it's not a marriage. Is she looking for a problem that doesn't exist?
No, but she's just curious to say, why can't I access you 100%?
Okay, let's go to Abdullah now. Abdullah, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Amin, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Kumasi.
Nice one, Osaikrom. Talk to us, relationships and secrets. Do you have any secrets that you are keeping from your woman?
So actually, I'm not married.
Do you intend to get married?
Oh, inshallah, I'm intending to get married.
Inshallah. What's your contribution?
Oh, in the Islamic perspective, You see, the Prophet said, you can discuss everything with your wife, but it is not always right for you to take the decision of your wife directly. Let's take it that you are discussing something you want to do your plan, and your wife suggested something. It is not always right for you to don't take the decision of the wife directly.
Yeah, so
one thing we have to know is, you see, when you want to marry, and as Muslims, you can marry more than one.
Yes.
So when there's no woman on earth that 1% of all women will accept you when you want to marry the second wife on top of your wife, on top of her. She will never accept. So sometimes those type of things you keep away from. And in Islam too, it's not always right for you to, for your husband, your wife to agree before you marry the second wife. Whether she agrees, you can marry. Whether she didn't agree to, you can equally go ahead and marry, and that one doesn't become a thing. So in this case, and when she hears that, she will actually be fighting you. So some of these things that you mostly keep with them, keep from her.
Let me ask you this question, Abdullah. So in Islam, do you have to disclose to your first wife that you are thinking of marrying a second wife?
It is encourageable. It is good you discuss that, but whether you discuss or you didn't discuss, it is nothing simple in that.
So Muslim with one wife, I can just one day just come home and say, "This is meet your co-wife." Can I do that in Islam?
It's good you discuss it with her.
Mm-hmm.
That is more preferable.
Okay.
Just because of cordiality, because you want to create some cordial relationship in the house.
All righty. Okay. All right. Abdullah, thank you for the Islamic perspective.
I want to ask a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
Like in a relationship, is it good? Is it mostly necessary for you to have sex in relationship? Like if you are dating a girl, is it part of a relationship to have sex with her before marriage, or can you say if she say no sex without like I no sex until marriage, and you as the man maybe you are not actually in support of that? So is that one considered to be a secret, or is considered to be something that she's hiding from you?
Is that what you want?
You are hiding from her, yeah.
Is that what you want?
So that is what. No, that's not what I prefer. Maybe sometimes, maybe at the back of your mind, when you want to get the lady, you can't. Maybe the lady say no sex, and you two are just play to get it. But at the back of your mind, you can't actually tell her that that one day I will go along with that. But you say that to you, sorry that with. So the best way is just keep that one. I will not accept that at the back of your mind.
Okay.
And just go along with it. When the love comes, then before you start pushing that. And I'm asking, is it mostly good for you to do that in relationship? No sex.
Okay.
Or maybe you want to have sex with her, but she doesn't want to always accept you to have sex with her. Is it that she's keeping something from you, or?
Okay, you've taken us into a whole new realm. And I'm sure we have to have a whole conversation for that with Kelly. And the next time he comes around, we can talk about sex and relationships.
Sex before marriage.
Yeah, sex before.
I think we did that.
Yes,
with that
yes. So go to GTV Ghana and look for us before marriage.
No,
right?
the very same.
Yes, the same topic.
Issue, yes.
So we handled that. But thank you very much, Abdullah, giving us the Islamic perspective and calling us from Osei. It's 9:36. You're watching GTV Breakfast. What would be some of your wind up comments?
Be real, be genuine, be the best version of yourself with your spouse. You have nothing to lose being open, true, genuine, transparent, naked. You have nothing to lose. It's your spouse who would lose you for not appreciating the beauty of your transparency. I hope your spouse is wise enough to appreciate who you are. But basically, I would say my last words would be that you should just be real, be authentic. That's the word. Be authentic to yourself and to your spouse. Nothing hidden, nothing kept away. No.
It must be hard keeping stuff away from people.
It takes so much
energy, right?
If I tell you the truth now, I don't need to remember how I said it, when I said it, and the circumstance around it, because I've spoken it once. If you ask me 1 billion times 20 years later, it's just going to be as accurate as the first time. Yes, but if I need to cover things from you, it takes a lot. You need a lot of energy to keep things away from the person, and a lot of skepticism in your heart to say, I hope he doesn't know. I hope she doesn't find out. I hope he's not thinking along cracking the nut. How else do I manage this situation? Because the way he's relating with me or asking me questions, it looks like he has a clue to what I'm trying to hide. It just tells you that it takes too much to keep information than letting it go. So
let's keep energy, tell the truth, keep it open, no more secrets. Before we wrap up, just quick breaking news on cheesy pizza results. We're giving away free pizzas. We asked a question about who is the first ever female African referee to officiate at this year's FIFA World Cup 2022 happening in Qatar. We've got our winners. Ohima Belda says Salima Mukasanga of Rwanda is among the 3 referees who are the female referees officiating the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. So Salima Mukasanga is our correct answer. She's from Rwanda. Ohima Belda. So many R's today. Welcome. Thank you so much. Another lady. Fantastic. Aseye. I love your handle. At Aseye 2363095521. The investors are taking your numbers for betting today, Charlie. 2363 single 9521. I love your handle. Salima Mukansanga is the first African female referee to officiate in the 2022 FIFA World Cup. We'll be reaching out to you. We'll be delivering fresh spicy, tasty, delicious, savory, cheesy pizza to you to enjoy your weekend, to see your how far before the World Cup, which begins on Sunday. So Ahima and Aseye, be happy. You want free pizza from us, all right? Courtesy of Cheesy Pizza. Phone lines, I hope, are not closed. We can take a couple more calls on relationships and secrets. It was good to hear from Rita Inungwa, whose husband has password protected his WhatsApp messages. she's able to call, but also the WhatsApp messages, don't go there. Hashtag don't go there. You know, you have the big Jerusalem gate, bang, you can't enter. And yeah, so let's get messages from you. We want to know what's happening as far as secrets and relationships. People die, and then their spouses find out that they had children somewhere.
That's the norm now. So
that's the norm, man. It's almost a norm now. You die and then
they find out that he had 2 other wives unknown to you.
Blood.
3 other children from each wife, and a lot of other properties he had, which you can't have access to. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Let's take this call. Good morning. Is this Henry?
Yes.
Henry, where are you calling from?
Accra.
Accra is big, which side?
Accra, yeah.
Accra. Oh, what's your comment? What's your contribution?
Yeah, copy. You know, you guys are lucky to have a good wife. You understand? Yeah. So you having a good wife is fine. But we may, do you know, I do this app driving just to analyze ladies, and it's worse. It's very bad. Good thing to do and join the app driving just to study ladies, how ladies, because I'm doing relationships where it's not helping, and so I went in and I see worse things.
What do you see?
I'm married now. People, you know, these big men have this wives. You know, she wants to track a wife. It's so many things. I saw so many things. And I see ladies, if you get your head into one lady, Charlie, it will not help.
What really shocked you? Go ahead.
I have my phone. My wife don't have my password, but I do cheat. I have a girlfriend behind my wife. She know my password. You know, my girlfriend know my password because she knows I have a wife. But this very ladies thing, Charlie. I went to it and I saw, Charlie, if you are dating just one, Charlie, you will die. That's more harder you have.
Are you saying that your wife doesn't know your password, but your girlfriend knows your password?
Yes. My girlfriend knows that I have a wife. You understand?
Yes. And she has your password. She has your password.
Yeah.
Did you give it?
My girlfriend have my password, but my wife don't have my password.
Did you give your password to your girlfriend?
Yes, I gave my password to my girlfriend.
Why are you not giving your password to your wife?
Hey, she'll find out that I.
So you trust your girlfriend more than your wife?
No, I trust my wife because she's a good lady.
But what kind of lady is your girlfriend?
She's this lady that taught me a lesson some time back. She's very under snake. She's very wicked. But I like to be with her because she helped me know about it. You know, she can lie to the mass. Then I like that.
You like the fact that you like the fact that your girlfriend can lie to you seriously.
Lie to the mass. You know, things that you've seen. You know, I know her password. She don't know I know her password, and I can go through her phone, read things, and you know, it's fun.
Did you give her money? Why are you with her?
You know, I don't normally. My wife don't normally give me what I want, so I just go out there.
What do you want from your wife that she's not giving you?
She's a busy woman doing stuff. You know.
She doesn't give you sex. She doesn't give you sex?
No. Like 3-4 weeks, forget. You don't get it.
And your girlfriend is giving it to you?
She gives me.
How often?
Oh, wherever I ask.
how many times?
Oh, wherever I ask it, when and where.
So for you, it's just the sex. We are with her for the sex, right? And the fact that she's can like.
No. You know, she makes me know. She makes me know how women really.
Okay, so you are with her like you're kind of conducting an experiment, is it? I mean.
Exactly. That's why I went to the this app driving thing just to know more ladies' life. And ladies are Western that.
What would you do if your wife found out, though?
You know, she sometimes suspects, but I have to lie.
Would you be surprised to know that she already knows?
I don't know. She would.
No, but you say women are. What your wife knows and she's just looking at you, man.
Oh, she's busy now. I know where she is. She's busy.
Kelly, I mean, what do you tell my man? This is quite a unique story.
My brother, you need a cane.
The relationship consultant won't cane you.
You need a cane.
He won't cane you. So you're with this lady, this bad girl for the sex. That's it, basically. And
the wicked one.
And he claims that he's testing. He's
what breaks my heart
women.
is what the word he uses for this person he's with.
Yes.
She is all that negativity, but you still want her.
To her.
You're attracted to her.
Yeah.
But then your wife is a good woman, but doesn't give you sex regularly, but you want to keep her as well. He's sort of seeing the functionality of women. So, like we said, he's trying to pass an experiment. I respect you for that, but you might not live too long to share the rest of the story.
The wife already knows.
That's what I'm saying. You might not live too long to tell the rest of the story because, you see, it's even dangerous that your wife knows and she's not talking. Oh boy, you're dead. I mean, when a woman has information
and he's not saying anything
and she's not talking, you're talking about a woman who could take your life nicely without any trace connected to her. Nicely. So, impeccable way of strategizing your early grave.
So you are scared for this guy, right?
My heart is beating, is panting, I'm in trouble on his behalf. Because you see, you're not safe with the so-called girlfriend. You're not safe with if you can say this evil about this woman you say you've discovered, with your choice of words, it tells you what she can do to others. She will do to you when it's your turn.
When she's done with you.
When it's your turn, she'll do the same thing to you. They say if you lie for me, you will lie against me. If you lie to defend me, one day you lie against me to defend you.
Of course.
So you are not safe with your spouse, your girlfriend. You're not safe with the wife you have. You're not safe with yourself. You are toxic to yourself. You are your own misery now, not the women around you. Because if something changes with your thoughts pattern, you will have a better woman in your life, and you wouldn't need an extra one.
What does he need to do to get himself out of the situation?
Acknowledge that he's in trouble with himself.
Does he need to do some confession to wifey? Or just
before
stop?
that, admit that I'm in the wrong.
Okay.
See, the first stage of counseling is the necessity for counseling.
Admission.
Do I admit that I'm doing something wrong, or you're just playing supposedly smart? Because the people you are playing smart with, most of the time, no, they're just marking time. It's like playing smart. Okay, even if you play smart with a woman, are you playing smart with God, who sees what? Anyway, you might not believe in God and all of that, but what is wrong is wrong. And there are repercussions to it. You either enjoy it or endure it. Most of the time, you have to endure it.
He said he respects the wife. Do you believe him?
No, I don't. He has no regard for himself. He doesn't respect himself, doesn't respect his wife. Because you lose honor when your spouse finds out what you're doing and you are intentionally hiding it away from your spouse for whatever reasons.
Okay,
you don't have respect, even with the so-called girlfriend who is accommodating you and a wife.
All right. All right, let's take another call. Maybe more confessions. Who knows? The line is, we lost you. We're sorry. blame me. My ears were too itchy. All right, but try and call back. Okay, we'll make the last call, and then we're done. It's 9:49. Kelly,
yes.
What are your what's your take home? That story blew your mind, eh? I saw you holding your phone. It's like you were going to throw the phone at the guy through the TV, eh?
That's why I told him he needs a cane. You see, let's understand what love is. And then let's understand what marriage is. You should not be with a woman or man you don't intend to keep for marriage. Because marriage is the whole reason you have a man or woman in your life anyway, except you have a different reason.
Could polygamy have helped that man marry 2 women?
I think admitting that you want another wife
is more honest.
It's more honest. But to keep one against, and you see, the other person said, if you want to have a wife and you can't discuss with your present wife, just do it on your own and just bring the wife one day. You know, that's a different story. But I think polygamy wouldn't help this man. It won't help him. A person who wants to do what he wants to do will still do what he wants to do. So it's not polygamy that's the case. He needs to admit there's a problem.
Okay. All right.
And doesn't mean you're a bad person. Okay. Let me make this clear. It doesn't mean you're a bad person.
You're just doing bad things.
You just have a vice that can be rectified.
Okay. It's a person doing bad things.
Well,
and he can change.
It might not be bad in his sight. So I'll just say you have vices that you can work on.
All right. Okay. I think one more caller.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Injury time. Good morning.
Exactly.
What's your name? Where are you calling from? What's on your mind?
I'm called Emmanuel. I'm calling from Macro, Abusiakrua.
Emmanuel calling from?
Macro.
It's in Ghana, right?
Yeah, Ghana.
Okay. All right. Great. What's on your mind? Talk to us. We're talking about secrets in relationships and marriage. What's your experience?
Sometimes you must hide something from your spouse.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
How do you know you can hide things from your spouse, my brother? How do you know?
People can't handle the truth when you tell them. Like your spouse, you can't tell your spouse that, baby, I'm having a girlfriend, I'm cheating on you, but you hide it from your girlfriend, and then delivery, and then you escape yourself from it.
My brother, are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Well, what's happening in your relationship? Let's talk about that one. Leave the married people alone. Is it going well for you?
Okay. In my relationship, everything is cool. The girl tell me everything, but I don't get to tell my girlfriend everything because she can't handle the truth.
Who determined that she can't handle the truth?
Because I've tested her before.
How? What was the test?
The test was I was with a girl when I found her. And I told her that, baby, I was with this girl, but we are not yet off.
Okay.
But his reaction to the truth that telling her I'm having a girlfriend and you are the new girlfriend I want to be with, she couldn't handle it.
She couldn't handle it?
Yeah, okay. She was like, oh baby, why are you doing this? You are causing harm to this girl. Then it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you pass the test if she decides to test you too?
Yeah, I'll pass the test.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, good morning, and a good evening in the future. All right.
Am I permitted to bring cane to this show?
Yeah, next time come with the cane.
Next time.
Yeah, there are some people that are candidates for caning.
Virtual flogging.
Virtual flogging like that. Listen, we are in the World Cup mood.
Right.
Our first game will be on Thursday. We won yesterday.
Right.
World Cup starts on Sunday.
Right.
And how are relationships would they survive the World Cup? Heart attacks, eh?
In Ghana, eat first before you watch the match.
Good advice. Eat first before you watch the match.
Right.
At Kelly Daniel's office, you can find him on Instagram.
Right.
He's our relationship consultant. Kelly's been great.
Thank you.
I've
so
enjoyed
much.
it, man.
It's been another.
Yes, good insights.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Take care, man.
All right.
All right. And that's our show. Thanks to Ohima and Asedi cheesy pizza from Cheesy Pizza. Stick around. God willing, we're here Monday the 21st of November.